Hello, this is ZDs. Welcome back to another Mario Maker 2 video, clearing more uncleared 2021 levels. No, just one level today, because I came upon the most brutal troll level I've seen in forever. Maybe ever, actually. This thing punishes you so bad that, like, I don't understand why one would do this, because it's like, no one's ever gonna beat your level. And here I come 3+ years later to beat it, and it took me like 4 or 5 hours. I am not kidding. And it's like, why would you even do this to yourself? Just find something easier. And yeah, but the fact is I did get to the second checkpoint within the first hour, and I wasn't gonna give it up at that point. And you know, the end was within reach, but I couldn't figure out how to reach it. So this whole section, this first pipe you enter, is bullshit. It's like there's a whole bunch of stuff here, and I didn't realize there was a fire flower in that pipe. I just found that out. So that lets me damage boost through here. Obviously I have to lose the mushroom to get through here anyway. That looks like bull, but there's another on-off switch here. Sun comes out. Hi, sun. The funny thing is I had so much video on this one. I hope I like edited it in such a way that it's understandable, because it's hard to it'll be hard to understand even if you play it. You know, I definitely looked in the Wizardless program a bit. It does say go and pipe there. I did not see that until I was in this room at least twice. Going pipe, I don't know. And I didn't, and it took me a while to understand it. But you can look at the program anyway, and like to read it like a roadmap, it was like impossible. Because you have to figure out these mechanisms. But yeah, you can get the fire flower. Actually, it doesn't matter, and eventually I realized you don't need that fire flower. But yeah, the whole thing changes. You go back in the pipe, and here's the actual section that we want to be in. And I go back. I don't know why I did that, but it crushes you. I might have done that on accident right there, but I don't know. That happened a lot in this level. If you re-enter pipes, you get crushed. So here we are. There's a lot of shit over there happening. There's a lot of coins, and then you get up here, and you're kind of stuck. There's a lot of spike balls that activate invisible blocks. Spike balls can activate those invisible blocks. Yeah, so get up that area, you're stuck. What you actually want to do is you jump up here. There's a leaf, and the clown car allows you to get past that. And I'm like, well, now what do I do? This level is just crazy. The first parts are crazy, but they're doable, kind of. I actually had to quit to I stopped the video so I could rewatch the video to figure out how I did something. I got somewhere and I couldn't figure out how to get back. This setup is a glitch, I think, and I don't understand how it works, because sometimes that muncher setup doesn't come up all the way. I don't know. You can get to this section though. You activate that. It does some spike ball stuff. You go in here, and it goes in the lava, so you actually reset. It won't just kill you. But then you're like, oh, okay, well, nothing happened. I got a frog suit. Frog suit often makes things more difficult than it is, but I did record one Super Mario Brothers 1 level 2, but this troll level is a single episode. It's 35 minutes, and I cut a lot of stuff out, so I'll save that one for the next time. But yeah, after I was done with this, I realized that, like, even if I couldn't make a whole video out of just this one level, I could include those two, and that would be enough. But this is more than enough. Yeah, I think the only comparable level I've ever gotten in this series was I think it was the second to last episode of the 2019 series. it very similar that like, so it's not like troll levels. The goal is to trick people, and then they come back and like, okay, I don't do that again, and I do the opposite thing, and it works, and then you can move on. And there might be a few, you know, options. It's basically always gonna be a pickup path. This one, it's like you have to like do very specific things, and it's very hard to figure out. And so yeah, you get if you don't hit the spike ball thing, the cannon appears, and it shoots. Oh yeah, we're just cutting there. I was screwed at that point. But yeah, this one, you just like I just had to play around with it a lot, and there's also like a very you have to be very like, it requires actually very specific and difficult maneuvers. And I had one troll level like that at the end of the 2019 series. I think it was the second to last episode, where like you had to be like really good at the game to even get through it. This one at the end requires very specific, especially at the very end, requires very specific inputs that is difficult to pull off, and it's like, yeah, not a lot of, I mean, I'm not gonna toot my own horn, I'm not the best player ever, but yeah. So here's what happened. I hit this, I activate this, I go up to look, and there's an explosion. Now if you go through the pipe and come back, that doesn't work. So for whatever that setup messes it up if you go in the pipe. But you have to actually like pop up there or else it doesn't work. And I couldn't figure out what I did when I got back here, and I played for a while and I couldn't recreate the situation, so I had to stop the video and watch it to figure it out. But yeah, there's a whole bunch of shit over here. And there's a POW. And it actually took me a while to figure out what I was supposed to do with that POW, and kind of forgot it existed even. But I'm like, well, if I re-enter this pipe and go back, I can get to this area to the right again. Yeah, who the hell knows? There's so much going on in this level. Yeah, looking at the program, I'm like, it doesn't help me very much. It really doesn't. It did one specific thing where the end was, I couldn't find for a long time. So here I lost the frog suit. That's okay. Frog suit just makes it more annoying. Here, I don't figure this out, but obviously I can enter this pipe right here if I put the POW down. But I actually I might have figured that out already, and I'm like, well, what if I just keep going to the right? I might not have looked in the program yet, or if I did, I didn't understand what was going on. This level is just massive too, by the way. And I did check his upload time, and it was only 2 minutes, and he jokes that he's got a dev. You see he blocks this off with a wall. There's a good reason for that, because he doesn't want me to get that bomb any further. But I'm gonna keep going to the right as much as I can until it stops me. So I can almost get to the right at this point. Actually, you also see when you re-enter this, when you come out of this pipe, there's a dry fish bones that falls there too. So actually, I did know that, I did think I figured out that I could get into that pipe, but I was like, I felt like that wasn't the right way. I thought it was gonna like take away my power up and send me back. And so if I go this way, I can get this far, but I can't get that bomb any further. And there's a checkpoint over here, and I'm like, wow, how do I get to that checkpoint? Yeah, I don't know. I really don't know how he cleared this in 2 minutes. I can't figure it out. Looking at the program, I cannot figure it out. I can figure out how he did it from the checkpoints, but yeah, maybe I haven't figured out that I can go, or maybe I just want to keep seeing where I can put this bomb. I don't know. I feel like I did realize that I could enter that pipe, but I just felt like that had to be the wrong answer. So he falls down there, he explodes, but I can't see what's down there, and I'm like, I really want to go see what's down there. And the POW is gone, by the way, now, because he blew up enough where it's just gonna fall. Yeah, see, the POW falls. Yeah, he blew up everything down there, but I don't know. He's hitting lava for sure, but I'm like, I want to fall down there, but it doesn't seem like a great idea. And I also think maybe if I hit this on-off switch, maybe, no, I just gotta try it, see what's down there. And then I'm like, well, okay, next time. But then I couldn't figure it out, so I had to shut it off and watch the video to figure out what I did to replicate the situation. It was so confusing. Yeah, see, the guy stops halfway up at this point. But yeah, you do have to hit this. I don't know if you have to hit that or not. I think that's just to drive you into the pipe. I'm gonna go back on this pipe because I do get a frog suit, or maybe I don't. I think I do, don't I? No, maybe not. Yeah, I want the frog suit because I don't know how much it's gonna hurt me. I did lose something in this video, and I could not find it no matter how much I explored, where I got to the next room and I got screwed over. And I don't know what happened to that part of the video. Maybe I shut off the recording and maybe I figured it out and then I realized I wasn't recording. I don't remember that, but that could happen. So we go in here with the frog suit. There was something that popped up to stop me from getting this checkpoint, but it didn't happen this time. It must have been the on-off switch state. Get into this door, and we're gonna see this room slightly replicated in the future. I go this way. I drop that. I hit the P switch, and that platform was being held up by P blocks. So if I hit that, it vanishes and I fall into the lava. So we don't want to hit that. If I go this way, I'm blocked off, so I'm dead here. Most of the time he does give me a way to kill myself at least, but I did get soft locked at least once, and we will see that. I did include that in the video. But that was more my fault than his, but maybe he needed a spike where he didn't have one, but, you know, whatever. Spoiler alert, I do take all 99.59 minutes to clear this. Much more than that, honestly. So I hit that, the star disappears into there. That is supposed to look like the end, I think. I think he wants you to think that might be the end. So we're gonna take this P switch right to the edge. We can get over here then. I get the star, and then I go over here, and then this one, when I have the P switch, those blocks are gone, so I just fall in the lava. So what you have to do, and there's a lot of this on this level, is waiting, and that's a troll thing, but God, I hate it so much. So we're gonna have to, there's another P switch right under that question block too that I have to hit and I have to wait. He wants me to not realize that that one's there. So it extends that P switch timer by 10 seconds if I hit that. So I have to wait a little bit. I go up here. We have to hit that and wait, because you know, if you don't have to start, you can't make it over there, whatever. You go in this room, again, you're instantly killed. Every step of the way, you're instantly killed. And it might take you like 3 or 4 lives to figure out how not to be instantly killed. So this level is just painful to get through. Yeah. Every step of the way, you just get wrecked. At least he doesn't put any coin blocks on those vines. Which I had realized. I might have even seen it. So yeah, every time you're sitting here waiting, it takes forever. Oh, I think I screwed it up. No, I didn't. Okay. I kind of stopped that guy from falling, and then I didn't realize that I hadn't hit that before. You run out of the start pretty much right through, you come through the door, so you get hit by that guy. Oh, I got past all that shit. Let's see what's gonna kill me over here. The sledge bro like stunned me for a sec. I'm like sitting here like I'm feeling like, oh, there's no way I'm gonna survive this, right? Yeah, there's a little like there's a fucking note block under one of those under that platform. So much shit to kill you. It just gets to the point where like you don't want to play it anymore. And here's the thing. This guy spent had to spend days making this. It's so complicated. He had to spend days. He had 10 plays before I came along, and 40 lives put into it, and everyone pretty much immediately. I don't think anyone even. I think maybe there were some X's in that first room in the pipe above, but people quit on this pretty fast. So yeah, you get up here, you're dead. At least he kills you. At least he lets you die. Some of the concepts in this level are pretty good for a troll level, but yeah, you have to get right here. That gives you a fire flower, and I'm already thinking that pipe looks like I shouldn't go in it. But I also, you have to kill it from here, and I'm like, can I even hit it from here? I'm like, yeah, I can. Let's go try it. And you die. That pipe is not enterable. So the answer is you can hide pipes that way. So you get in the next room, it kills you instantly. You don't even get a chance to react. There's you can't see what's going on. I think the way to do it is just to jump as soon as you get in this room, jump. And that did work. But here's the thing, is there's a checkpoint here. We saw the checkpoint from above earlier, but we couldn't get it. This is the second checkpoint, and I'm like, well, I can't actually get to it. I can get the mushroom, though, but that doesn't matter, because you enter this room, it takes your mushroom away. If you're small, it doesn't, so you can survive that. That right there with the munchers popping up is what was supposed to happen in that other room that looked identical to this earlier. But for whatever reason, like I said, I don't know if I wasn't recording that moment. I did shut off the recording a couple of times because I had taken... I actually am a little afraid that when I try to make this video, it's going to tell me that there's not enough room on my computer to put it. I think that's what's going to happen. I'll have to figure out a different way. But, yeah, because at least one of the videos that I had to edit was 2 hours long. I had 4 separate videos of this, and one was 2 hours long. 2 of them were over half an hour, and then one of them was like 10 minutes. The one I got soft locked on, I stopped it when I was soft locked. So we get in this room. We did try the other way. The way that was right in the identical room was not correct, which makes sense. I do have the spring. You notice I brought the spring with me. I figured the spring had to have something to do with how this worked, because why would he give me a spring? So I bring the spring with me. There's a P switch if you go in here with the on-off state one way. There's a P switch here. You go this way, you get killed though. Oh, by the way, I have not gotten the checkpoint at this point, so I had to go all the way through. So you can, if you're not too fast here, this pops up and you can get in this clown car and you can get the P switch, or the checkpoint. So we're at the second checkpoint. We got here before, but we didn't get the second checkpoint. Yeah, the room identical to this had the first checkpoint in. The munchers landed in the same spot. They actually blocked the checkpoint. Like I said, I don't know what happened here. It's telling me to go in the pipe. You enter this door, you get killed, crushed. Again, I think I saw that. I mentioned that before. You might have also noticed that when you get this key, it doesn't matter. Yeah, the key, there is no key door. So you also know for that the red coin doesn't matter, but the red coin was in the next room. You can grab it. It doesn't matter. If you re-enter this room, there's a sledge bro that keeps knocking you around. He's constantly jumping somewhere. I don't even know where he is. But he does die eventually, so this isn't... I thought maybe this was a try to force you to reset. Thankfully, he doesn't do any checkpoint 1 type shenanigans. Thankfully, because this level is so brutal. He doesn't... There's a red coin, by the way, on the left there. Sun's there. Spoiler alert, eventually you will need a fire flower, and I kept trying to get the sun to let me up past that second L, you can't do it because you can't scroll anywhere in this room that makes the sun change where he is. You're kind of stuck the way the room is. I really want you need that fire flower. There's a different fire flower that we're gonna get eventually, but we'll see why we need that. That pipe does lead somewhere, but you can't get into it. There's nothing that you can have that will help you there. So we have been in the next room. We can reset the on-off state by re-entering the left pipe there. We go in here again. We think, oh, we're gonna need that P switch. We might want to go the outside. I re-enter this door a lot, by the way. I don't show it as much as I do, but the fact is the ending is like right below where I am standing right now. But yeah, you enter this with the on-off the other way. It blows up that wall so you can get past it. Easy enough. If we let that drop, we can get this fire flower. But we had awakened that muncher already, so there's actually no way I can get past. This is identical to another room earlier too. I kind of like that design, but it's just, this is just too punishing. No one's ever gonna want to get through this. 40 tries, 10 people have tried it. You spent like days making this thing. Why did you make it so evil that no one? That's not, I mean, 10 people played it, man. I'm the 11th person who played this. Oh, I gotta love this. There's invisible blocks falling here. You'll see it again. If you try to jump, you're inevitably gonna hit it. I don't, at some point you don't, but if, the safest way, say I get lucky right here, there's 3 1-ups that drop, including one with a block behind it that will crush you. You have to wait for those. That's the easiest way. So here, there's like a conveyor below me under these one-ways that you can't, or under the blue platforms that you can't see. Very easy to get tossed all the way to the left or all the way to the right with these conveyors because you can't see them, so you don't know which way they're going. But what you want to do here is go up. And you get the fire flower, which you lose it right away, but that's okay because there's a mushroom right here. But you gotta lose that too. And then you go down here, and you know, there's an invisible block with a ball in it, and that becomes super important later. So here I have to wait for these 3 1-ups to fall. That's the last 3 things that fall, so I can avoid that. Yeah, see, it's very easy to just get sucked over into this area, which you can't get through. Even if you have a power-up, there's no pipe under there like there was the first time. Yeah, and if you get all the way to the left, you get launched up here, and then you're dead here. Yeah, and I died dozens of times here. I do believe I took like about 240 lives to beat this. 230, I don't remember. It was 40 lives when I started. I think it's maybe 200 and something, 255 or something like that. I don't remember. We'll see. So yeah, I was trying to get through here with the mushroom. You can actually do that, but it doesn't help you. But yeah, here I'm like, okay, well I hit that, I hit that meatball, and it just crushes me. So I'm like, what am I supposed to do? And then I'm thinking, you know what? I have the spring. I can bring the spring. That's what the spring is for. He wants me to save it until then, which is really bizarre, but that's not that hard. You just have to bring the spring with you the whole time. Yeah, so it's really hard to get up to this area without getting sucked to the left or the right, so it, so you duck, you get this, and then what? There's a freaking muncher that comes out of that pipe, but there's a door over there, and I'm like, well, look at that door, but you also notice that the meatball crushed the blocks around the door, so how am I supposed to get into that door? I thought, like, I made this so overcomplicated. Yeah, so I tried to move out of the way. I didn't realize that guy had wings. I just thought he popped out of the pipe to kill me. I made this so hard. Yeah, see, and I'm like, okay, what's in this block? I'll tell you right now, that in that question block there's something that would have helped me beat this level way more easily than than I made it, and I totally forgot that that was there. The whole, like the rest of the playthrough, I forgot that that bomb was in there, because it probably just took me a long time to get back to this section. I do believe that at this point I'm like, well, this can't be the right way. I have to be going the wrong way. So I actually looked in the program to find out the end. I went backwards from the end, and I saw that the pipe to the end was right here. There's a lot of stuff going on in this room. You see the muncher fall? He falls from that note block, which means I can re-enter that pipe and that disappears. But you go over here, you get stuck. There is another block. So I thought these coins, I need that fire flower. That's what I need. But I go through here with the P-switch. If you hit the P-switch, you get killed, by the way. Oh, I went through... I did this so many times. I forgot about the pipe. I went through the door because the door is visible. The pipe isn't. Ridiculous, but I did die multiple times. You drop the P-switch and it kills that muncher. You also notice there's a bomb right there, right? It blew up because there's a block on that track that blows the bomb up, but once that block is blown up, it's gone. But I also, like, I thought that had to have something to do with how I won. And I don't know if that's I think that's trying to tell me something, but I don't understand. There's a whole mechanism to the left of this, which you can't see. It's supposed to deliver a POW, but I never got that to work. I think I needed a fire flower to get over here, and I think that's actually what he wants you to do, but I could never get it to work. But at this point, I got to this, and I'm like, it's got to be this, right? I got to be able to manipulate the spike ball to get past here where it doesn't destroy that block, where I can get in this door. And if I drop it right here, drop the spring again, I have it. So I get into this door, and here's my fire flower, and I'm right above where that P-switch is, below this room right here, where the end is right below that. So I'm like, okay, I have the fire flower. And I don't know if I realized which state I wanted this to be in, but you can manipulate that. It's very hard, but you can get up there. I actually think, oh yeah, I think I need the P-switch. So I get it back in this door, which is really hard, by the way, and it kills me. And I'm like, oh shit. So eventually, so I get back in here with the spring. I don't know if I go down. I had so much. This took me forever. I was stuck on the last part of this level forever because I couldn't figure it out. I think I do actually enter the pipe with the power up. With the state a certain way. Maybe I turn it to blue. Yeah, so I go down here. If you enter with the state in the red, you get crushed right away. So that's not possible. You do have to turn that the other way for sure. Yeah, I tried every possible combination of P-switch and spring in the last room, and I couldn't get anything to work. I think this is where I end up soft locking myself, if I recall. I'm really thinking hard right here. I'm like, I've been in that last room a million times already, and I could not figure out what I was supposed to do. But yeah, remember I told you about that bomb. Yeah, I'm surprised I could even do this, like a frame perfect entry to this door. I want that P-switch, though. I feel I need that P-switch. I don't even know what I'm trying here. Trying to get back in the door, obviously. Oh, yeah, see, this is... I was trying to just figure something out, and I got up here. I'm stuck now. I am soft-locked at this point. So I had to let the timer run out here. I thought maybe I could slip in, but you can't. We'll cut forward, let me die. So yeah, so what I want to do... Oh, here, I'm back to this section. Gotta get rid of that spring. The spring does not help you in this section. Oh, I go over here. I just wanted to see what was in this block. That's the block that falls down here. That doesn't help me at all. Now I'm at least small. Does that help me at all? I don't know. I knew I was dead anyway. There's nothing I could do. So here, we're going to play it from the very beginning of the checkpoint. Here's what I eventually do. Because basically I want to get back in that door. Is the goal I had at this point. Get to this room. We're going to immediately go back in that room, reset it, because we want it to be the other state so it blows up that wall. Yeah, this is a difficult level to edit. To like I said, it was very difficult to figure out in the first place. Easy enough to get that fire flower if you enter in the right state. Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot about this level that it's hard to figure out even from watching, but there's a lot of stuff I don't even know about that I didn't understand even a little. I tried thousands of different ways to get through this level. Here's what we're gonna do. This method, we're gonna bring the spring over here. And we're gonna bounce it. We're gonna bounce it again twice, and that way I can get back through the door and it won't kill me. That's how I'm gonna get through this, and I don't actually think that's how you're supposed to do it. That bomb is probably has something to do with it. And yeah, we do want to hit this. It's very hard to do that, but we want to go back through the door. And I didn't even realize this. Actually, I think I wanted the P-switch because I wanted to get in there with the fire flower, right? It has nothing to do with that, at least the way I beat it. Yeah, you have to like push up while you're... It's not that hard, but it took some trying. But when I come back through this door, the bomb is back, and I'm like, oh, that probably is going to help me. I feel like I could get to that goal with that bomb easier than I could get there with anything else. With any mechanism that he has on the other side, it doesn't matter. And I'm thinking about it right here. I'm like, I'm telling myself that's all I need is that bomb, and I could keep the bomb is actually going to fall in that hole at this point. I'm like, the P-switch doesn't matter even a little bit now. So I think I toss it. Yeah, I toss it. I'm like, I don't need that P-switch. I can reset it from here. You see the muncher falls, but I re-enter the pipe right away. That muncher's gone forever now. It can only activate once. There is a block there that can block me in the square, but if you get above it, it's fine. So I grab the bomb. I can get in this room. I'll activate this hidden block, and I'm just gonna lose the power up right now because I'm like, I can get up here easily. I have a mushroom still. I think I am cheesing it, but at this point I'm at the end. I got it. I got this far. Let me cheese it, man. we're gonna blow this part up, and I'm like, I only need one more bomb and I can get in there. There's nothing he can do to block me off of there if I blow up that last section. I can get to the right half of the goal. If that muncher is blocked on the left half of the goal, it doesn't matter. It'll still work. And actually, the muncher's not blocking it at all because it falls. And I got it. And 4 hours later, I got through this damn level, this horrible demon of a fucking level. This is the worst level I played in a long time. 99:59. Took me a while to beat your devil of a level. Hope you found friends. That's really mean, but I told him that because it's like, why would you spent days making this shit. I also checked this guy's profile to see if he had any other uncleared levels. He didn't, but he only made one level after this, and the clear rate was 1 out of over 1,000. Which, I don't know what kind of level it is. I think it's a troll level. But here, 1 out of 288, so it did take me 240 tries. And I look at his upload time, it's only 2 minutes. I don't know how he did that. Anyway, if you've made it this far, thanks so much for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you next week with hopefully more levels.